It is Monday, September 14th of 2020. And this, oddly enough, is Guy's Daily Drive. Bam. Bam, bam. And good morning, Facebook peoples. This is Guy's Daily Drive. I am Guy, and I'm driving. That's how this works. That's like the whole concept. That's everything right there in a nutshell. Guy gets in a car, puts in a camera, drives and talks. I know, it's like crazy. Whoever could have come up with such a concept? Oh! So on my way to work, even though it's not my week to work, not my work to week to work. And the birthday celebrations are all done. That's done. Nothing major to talk about. I'm 60 now instead of 59. So we'll move on from there. Recorded the MyMac Podcast yesterday with Gaz. And for the last 2 weeks, something got screwed up with the video that I've been recording and then editing and then putting on over at virtualshark.com as well as over on YouTube. And it's a combination. I'm not even really sure exactly what the problem is. Now, one of the things that I've been doing, now I've got a Logitech 930, whatever the model number is, webcam, and it's a good webcam. You know, it's served me very, very well. But in these days of people having trouble finding certain things because webcams are and microphones and all kinds of stuff related to voice over IP, difficult to find. So I've been looking at alternatives, and I looked at the Camo app, which works really well. And then there was another one. Hold on. There was another one called. Oh God, I can't think of the name of it. I'd have to stop the video and look at it. Doesn't matter. It's another. Turn your webcam or turn your camera into a webcam app. And the problem with most of them is they're supposed to work over Wi-Fi. And working over Wi-Fi, come on, dude. Working over Wi-Fi is not a good solution because you can enter in a lot of lag. With these, both the Camo app and it's going to drive me crazy. I can't remember. The other app both work over the Lightning connector to USB directly to your Mac. And because your phone and the camera in your phone was not really intended to be a webcam, you know, I mean, it's a good camera, and why that functionality wasn't just built in, I couldn't tell you. It should be. And it works well once you've got it configured. But for some reason, and you know, I mean, I've tried both of these apps with various services, StreamYard, OBS, Skype, Zoom, what else? A couple of different services. And in my testing, they all worked well. But the moment that I went live on Skype with Gaz, and it worked. Now, Gaz had tried the Camo app the week before, and it worked well. But when I tried it on my end on Sunday, yesterday, it stuttered. We had trouble connecting. It was honestly, it was a royal pain in the ass. And because we had to move on with recording the show, because it's the MyMac Podcast, which means that the audio comes first. The show for mymac.com comes first before any larnikins that I do outside of that with that content. So, I looked at it afterwards, and it just wasn't usable. It was laggy. It was jittery. It was like, okay. So for the second week in a row, there won't be a video mymac.com podcast. And I'm not really sure why it was so much of a problem. It really shouldn't have been. It should have just worked. But for whatever reason, it just didn't. And I've had other issues with VoIP services and mostly audio. And here's what happens. I fire up Skype. Immediately, my microphone audio drops 50%. I mean, you look in Audio MIDI Setup, which is the utility that you can control a lot of these things related to audio in your Mac, and it goes from like 0.9, with 1 being the highest, down to around 0.5, and the other person can barely hear you. So I have to go in, boost it back up, check everything out, and this has been going on for a while, and it's a pain in the ass, and I'm not sure why it's happening. So that's the audio part, and now I'm having trouble with the video part. And there's the machine is very powerful. It's a quad core i9, 48 gigs of RAM. It's got a Fusion drive, but that's not the problem. And it just shouldn't be giving me all these issues, but it is. And it's not to the point where I'm thinking about replacing it yet, but it is concerning, and I shouldn't have to work this hard just for simple audio and video, and to have it recorded with a powerful machine on a consistent basis. So that's the problem I'm having for another day. It's frustrating, because I work hard at trying to put out a quality show, but every single week I have to struggle with it. And it could also be that I've overcomplicated things. That's a real possibility. Maybe I just need to kind of start from scratch, pull everything off of this machine, reconfigure it, because I've got a big USB hub that I use mostly for external drives. Maybe that's part of the problem. So that's what I'm up to, and that's the problem that I'm having. So I'm going to end this on that note. If you would like to get a hold of me and give me some ideas for future shows, please. Nothing about politics. I'm not interested in talking about politics on this show. You can send me an email, guy@mymac.com. You can send me a tweet. I have 2 Twitter accounts. One is the long-standing Mac Parrot Twitter account. Had it forever. And the other one, related to my website, is VertShark. Speaking of the website, it is vertshark.com. You can see all the audios and videos that I create over there on vertshark.com. You can also see all the videos and hear them over on YouTube if you do a search for VertShark, because that's one of the tags that I put on all of them. And if you do go over and watch it on YouTube, make sure you like, share, subscribe. If you missed it the first time, like, share, subscribe. It's so easy. Hit that notification bell. Bam! Hit the like button. Bam! Blah, blah, blah. What else? You can contribute to the continuing madness of my microphone collection. Just go to patreon.com/MacParrot. Coffee, ko-fi.com/MacParrot. And paypal.me/MacParrot. That is a collection of words that has way too many P's to make me comfortable. So I think that is going to do it for today. Oh, you know what? I almost forgot. There's the other podcasts that I do, the aforementioned MyMac.com podcast that I do with Gazmask. There's the Mac to the Future Go livecast that I do on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Warren Sklar and David Ginsburg. And of course, Guy's Daily Drive. Now that is going to do it. That is everything. My God, what else do you want? What do you want from me, eh? What do you want? That's going to do it for today. Thank you all so very, very much. However you consume this content, whether you listen to it or whether you watch it or some combination thereof, because, that would be a thing. Yeah, that's a thing. I appreciate the fact that you have taken the time to do so. And I will see you next time, right here, on Guy's Daily Drive. Bye.